Hi, I'm Ed Combs, Associate Editor of Concealed Carry Magazine, and in this edition of Clear Impact, we're talking about options. So the gun and ammunition combination that we're talking about today, I have to admit, always kind of struck me as an answer in search of a question. Today we're looking at the Taurus Judge Public Defender Poly. This is an extremely light 410/45 Colt revolver. It only weighs 23 ounces, and it's got a 2.5-inch barrel. So the shells that we're going to be taking a look at today are the Remington Home Defense 410 000 buck. These have 4 pellets of 000 buck in them, and they're going to be exiting that test barrel, at least, with Remington at 1,225 feet per second. Out of this shorter barrel on this Judge, we're going to see what they do.
Going hot. Range is cold.
One of my favorite things about testing shot shells in this ballistic medium is that I almost always catch the projectile or projectiles and the wad cup. That tells you the kind of velocity that you're dealing with. Not only did the projectiles, in this case the pellets themselves, get driven anywhere from 9 to 14 inches into this block, I'm about to pull the wad out for you. So that shot cup went all of 9.5 inches into this block of medium. Now, does that mean that that's how far it would go into an attacker? Of course not. This is so much lighter than one of the pellets that it might even bounce off of their chest, their breastbone, but it is indicative of the kind of force that you're getting with these pellets. This pellet that we have here that we're actually going to look at penetrated all the way out the back of the block and was nestled between the first and second blocks. Looking down at it like this, we can see that there's a tiny bit of deformation on the side of this pellet imparted by the rifling of that very short barrel, but other than that, since there's no bones or no other hard barriers in this block, these pellets are pretty much looking just like they did when they went in. Now, we had a spread of these pellets of about 6 inches at 15 feet. Back to my take on this gun specifically, like I said, I always considered them an answer in search of a question. I wasn't certain who they were for, but the more people I talk to here at the USCCA, the more I find out this is a lot of people's first carry gun. That's always kind of surprised me because on the one hand, if you're willing to carry a revolver that is this long and this heavy, they make .357s for that. And if you're willing to carry a firearm that prints generally as large as this does, they make double stack autos for that. However, some people that I've talked to who are professional drivers, be it over-the-road truck or courier van, something like that, they say that at their place of work, seated behind that steering wheel, using this revolver as a window gun is what they had in mind when they purchased it. A good number of other shooters say they're just more comfortable with the 410. There's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do to talk them out of that. So I would say that if you are bound and determined to use a revolver capable of firing 410 shot shells, then these Extreme Home Defense from Remington would absolutely be a good choice. I'm Ed Combs, Associate Editor of Concealed Carry Magazine, here for you with Clear Impact. If you enjoy these videos, like them down below, share them with all your friends, come back every week for more great training and tips.